It's Wednesday, 9th of December. Good morning, everyone. Good evening, depending on where are you looking this video for. And this is Matteo Castagnoli from the RVR headquarters here in Italy. Thank you for staying with us as well today here on Facebook and on the other social media platform from RVR Elettronica. Today, we have pleasure in having internal visit in our company. So we are going to see the production plant number 2 in Ferrara, Italy, where we do develop antennas, filters, and combiners. You know, as it happens every Wednesday, we are live here just talking about the FM market with the clients, distributors, resellers. Today, respect the other live programs, we are going to talk with our colleagues inside the production center about antennas, filters, and combiners. So all the passive elements we do develop and manufacture here in our headquarters in Italy. So I have the pleasure in introducing my guest today, Alfredo Bergami, founder of Telecomunicazioni Ferrara RVR Group, and as well Raymond Annetti, project manager here in RVR Elettronica. Hi everyone, how are you?
Fine. Fine, thank you.
Great. So,
but a lot to do, but we are fine.
You are from the plant number 2 in Ferrara. RVR has different production centers, everyone with a specific aim. So the one in Ferrara is just dedicated to antennas, combiners, and filters, and is a production center with a long story. So we are going to talk about these and about all the products developed in Ferrara with Telecomunicazioni Ferrara, that is one of the company of the RVR group. Telecomunicazioni Ferrara has a big background in the past in manufacturing those components, passive components for our catalog of products. So, and we're going to oversee all those topics with our guest. So, Alfredo, good morning. You are the founder of Telecomunicazioni Ferrara. So, please tell us a little bit more about the company. How did you start this cooperation, and how did you merge Telecomunicazioni Ferrara with RVR back in the days?
Thanks, Matteo. I am Alfredo Bergami. I founded Telecfe for my passion for telecommunication, and gradually, in these 55 years, we have created the product starting from the careful analysis of the need of customer. Of the year, your catalog has been enriched following the evolution of technology, but without losing sight of the need of the market. The decision to join RVR was born from the awareness that a close relationship with a market-leading manufacturer world-leading as it has been. To relapse of know-how and also market growth. In more than 20 years, we have therefore been controlled with new requirements and technology.
So, Telecomunicazioni Ferrara has been founded in 1985 by you, Alfredo, and became part of the RVR group in 1999 with the aim of completing the range of RVR products available in the catalog of our company, including as well services both for FM and the TV fields. So, Remo, can you explain? We are watching some images of the production. So, can you continue this explanation?
Yes, Matteo, let's say this one. TDCFE is a part of the RVR group and integrated in a user-for way the proposal of transmitter of RVR and Telecom Italia, the other company of the group. We will speak separately about it. And basically, this allows RVR to offer in one end all the elements of the transmitter chain. So from transmitter to antenna, combiner, filter, and passive accessories. This is basically very important because the customer don't need to deal with more suppliers, and practically the various components can be built from from one end and perfectly adapted to each other. So this is a big advantage, assuring the best configuration and also the optimal operation. This is the advantage of this synergy in the group.
So we are covering, just to summarize, the entire workflow for all the products the clients in TV and radio needs in the transmission plants. So we are producing our transmitter and as well antennas, combiner, filters, so we can supply a turnkey solution as well, or as you said, one-end supplier. So clients can find in RVR a complete catalog of products, and all 100% made in Italy. For the people that is connecting just right now, we are live. Today we're not visiting virtually any country outside Italy. Normally we used to visit our distributors, clients and engineers all over the world. Today we are staying in Italy. I'm in Bologna. My name is Matteo Castagnoli. I'm in charge for the Americas in RVR, and I'm talking with the production plant number 2, Telecomunicazioni Ferrara, that is in charge for the manufacturing of all the passive elements available in our catalog. If you heard this sound, it's because we are physically, I'm going to show, physically in the production center. So we have people moving around antennas. We have many person of the staff working on the bottom of our guests. So I do repeat, our guests today are Alfredo Bergami, founder of Telecomunicazioni Ferrara, now part of the RVR group, and as well Raymond Annetti, project manager here in RVR Elettronica. So guys, I would like to show, before starting in depth on the entire list of products we do have available and that we use to ship in 150 countries all over the world, I would like to show the main families. So please comment this picture we are gonna see, so just to give to the people the idea of the entire list of products we have available.
Okay, no, because the product portfolio and the catalog of RVR TLCFA is very big. I think the online version more than 500 pages. In any case, what are you showing now is a very important basic element of any antenna system for FM. It's a professional dipole in inox or stainless steel, and they can be utilized as a single element or in array, 4, 8, up to 12 dipole, in case you need a very big gain. This is very important. In the dipole family, maybe it will not show now, but we have other version in aluminum, very utilized when you have a tower, a mast with a static, where you cannot load too much. So inox, aluminum, and also galvanized. So we have 3 versions of dipole. Only to say that we can give to any people for any project the right dipole.
Yeah, as well broadband and tune. So we have different materials and as well different configuration and types.
Yes, let's say the dipole, right? What you see, we have also the tuned. Tuned has some little advantage in terms of gain, but the, let's say, more frequently utilized is the wideband, because the people go maybe in the future to combine more channels, and because it's also under the profile of the safety of operation grounded. The specialists, our people, our clients, and the specialists, we understand the difference. Now we are going to, so dipole is vertical polarized. We can make some other use, but basically it's a vertical polarized antenna. Now we are showing the CP1 family series. This is a circular polarized antenna, omnidirectional. You can see the pattern is almost
circular or elliptical.
Yes, exactly. Alfredo precise. Circular or elliptical, depend how many power you will give in the vertical component and in the horizontal component of the antenna. If you have 50-50, you have a circular, let's say, radiation. If you have more power on one plane, you have elliptical. Okay.
So as well, for these circular polarization antennas, we can supply just one unique antenna or a system, depending on the configuration and powers and number of bays.
Not only this, we can supply for any power, so we can make one antenna for 30, 40 kilowatts. Not the problem, and the same question, when you need more gain, you increase the number of the bay. So single element, two element, 4 element, normally based on 2, 4, 8, 12. Then about only one other things about the circular polarization. In the catalog, you will find also the ACP2, that is a circular polarized antenna, but directional. For people, they have to transmit circular polarization, but direction. So we can cover also this need. Now, okay, this peak, let's say, summarize the other sectors, from antenna to the filter. You can see on the left, filter, two cavity, and in the middle, one star point combiner. So one combiner, in this case, 4-way channel, with a cavity. The cavity are here 10 or 20 kilowatt, but star point. So there is a star point element, and 2, 3, 4, and more input are connected to this star point. On the right side, one high power combiner with the other technology. So the double bridge technology, more utilized for very high power, for cascade of filter. And on the left corner was also hybrid. Logically, when you are going to do one complex passive system, you need not only filter, you need hybrid coupler, dummy load, rigid line. So we will see maybe later, only to say all the components, not only the filter, are in our catalog.
Because so we do have a complete range of solution between antennas, filters, and combiners, right?
Absolutely. This is the point. It's very important because for all what is manufactured from ourselves, we can respond, we can repair, we can modify. If you buy something, also a little component, you depend on the supplier. So
absolutely.
The other advantage, and basically we can, let's say, repair and retune all what we do.
And last, we have the services. So it's something very important. We are going to talk about it later on, but just to show the image, we can cover a series of services for TV and radio station that are purchasing from us our passive elements. So we can have like coverage studies and several other services. I'm going to ask you better later on what kind of services we can supply.
This is a very important point, Matteo. Why? Because finally, what is the need of our customer? To use one transmitter, to have an antenna, but the final need is to cover in the best way and with less investment the terrain, the area.
Yes.
So the calculation that we do inside with a very sophisticated program, we have more software, not only one, and particularly with a very, with the terrain worldwide, not only one country, with high resolution, is the forecast of the field strength. And this is very important also before, in the phase where we are approaching the customer and starting from the area the customer wants to cover, we design the antenna, deciding which antenna, which power, and. So this capability of software analysis, let's say calculation, engineering, is necessary also to decide the best solution we can provide. This is a very important point because a lot of work is before we decide the antenna. We are speaking about, we will see maybe later, more complicated patterns. There are sometimes patterns very complicated. Ferrara, Telecomunicazioni Ferrara, so in the RVR, in the 34 years, they developed a very big experience in this. So in analysis of terrain and in configuration of antenna system.
Great. So I want to thank all the people that are watching right now live on Facebook and as well on the other social media platform from RVR. Today we're not like going virtually abroad. We are visiting one of our factory, one of our production plant. So we are live here in Bologna at the RVR headquarters and as well in Ferrara where I have my guest. Ferrara is the production plant of the passive elements, and I'm glad to show today the reality of the manufacturer that is behind our antennas, the combiners, the filters. So we are watching the images of the production plant where everything takes place in terms of as well developing. So not just antennas, single elements, complete systems, coverage, studies, so everything a radio and a TV station needs today to have one unique supplier and the top quality, 100% made in Italy, RVR Elettronica since 1979. So the question I do have for Alfredo is, how many people are working actually in the production plant number 2 dedicated to these passive elements? How many people do we have actually working in the company?
Yes.
In this simplified here, science is foundation. We have focused a lot on the human factor, retaining at most a group of capable collaborators. At the moment, there are about 15 employer people who guarantee the maintenance of the quality and reliability of the product. In recent year, my son has also entered the company, which is therefore bringing his contribution for the continuity of RVR telephone.
Perfect. So we're still watching here the images of this production, and I would like to show to the people as well other images. For example, this is the production of the dipoles, so you can comment them.
Yes, so this is, you present before the first antenna. It is a historical product of RVR television. A J1F, I have to say a lot of other company copied a little bit this one. So this antenna you see will product in lot, so more antenna at the same time. They will be tested each of these separately, and then we give a separate test report to be sure that there are not a problem in the mechanical or electrical feature.
So you can confirm you test all the antennas, you have proper instruments to test all the antennas and certify all the parameters.
Yes, sure. Yes, we do it because it is necessary, because there are mechanical parts, and then the question is not only the mechanical, but the assembly of it. This is a very sensible point. If you have a wrong antenna or antenna with problem, you neutralize all the advantage of the good transmitter. So finally, is the last component in the transmitter chain, but is the final, where the RF energy will be irradiated. So part of antenna is one off of air of the transmitter.
Okay, so let's see these images related to the towers we have in this production plant.
Yes, so sorry that today I say there is a very, it's fog here in Ferrara, as usually in winter. So we have a test field that is for our antenna system, is realized with a telescopic mast from one side that you can see, and one measured mast now is not extended in this moment because it's not used. So with these two masts, with a complicated system of software, of rotation and measurement, we can evaluate the pattern of the antenna. In this moment you see is a 3-element antenna on the right side, and the VDT test. So this is important not only for the new product, but from sample of the normal production. So we can do this in own factory. It is also very important.
Okay, and another question. So you do confirm, so everything is 100% made inside our company, and this is something unusual because there are many other competitors producing outside from third-party suppliers. We are doing everything in, so people can approach us in knowing we can supply a complete 100% Italian product developed and manufactured in our company. We are here seeing the cut of the, I think, cut of the material you use for the filters. And for this reason, I'm going to the next picture That's very interesting. So because we are not just producing antennas, but we are producing as well combiners. So could you talk a little bit about the combiners?
Yeah, we spoke a little bit before. This is an high power, 100 kilowatt double bridge combiner. So it's a station in Asia that multiplies or combines 8 transmitters for more than 10 kilowatts. Huh? So in cascade of filter. And here also the mechanical part is very, very important, because considering the last part of in the last section, we have almost 100 kilowatt in multi-carrier. So you have to, let's say, to manage well question related with phase, with tension, with connection. And here we integrate hybrid coupling, dummy load, rigid line, connection, and we will say directional coupler for the measurement, and also power measurement unit that are all manufactured here. Huh? So this is a very important point. We don't buy externally.
For those are watching right now this live program, we are live with our production plan number 2, talking about passive elements, and we are actually overseeing the production of some double bridge combiners. We do have some other pictures. I would like to ask to Remo if you can talk about the following video. I'm gonna see, I'm gonna put over the air, so you can explain better, since we have images, videos, what we are seeing.
Yes, it was the factory acceptance for a very big plant. Is 8 channel, so 100 kilowatt, and you see the units are realized with very oversized filter. So one section is Q plus Q to 20 kilowatt filter, dummy load, and the interconnection is only rigid line. So in order to assure the best stability, and these 8 sections, they allow to combine the 8 channel. And you can see in the hand a very large output connection. I think it's a 6 inch. So let's say to manage such kind of power is not easy, but if you can manage high power, it's like to say a warranty that you can manage medium and low power very easy. So it's because in the very high power you face very big, very different problems. This is a 10 channel, so now we are combining 10 programs, 10 channel, on 12 probably. No, Alfredo say, yes, 12 channel.
12 canali da 5 kW per
by 5 kilowatts. So we say 40 kilo, in the reality is 12 by 5. And this is also for the technology in double bridge configuration, very important for the number of channels. So if you have the good antenna capable to support the power, you can use a good antenna with a combiner before. The combiner normally is important. Why? Because we have to assure one availability without fault. It should be very, very stable. And this is all made here. All made here. Very big problem.
So for those that are watching us right now, this live program, today we are at the production plan number 2, manufacturing passive elements. So RVR, it's also the production and development of passive elements such as antennas, single and systems, combiners, double bridge, multiplexers. So we have a full range of products and as well services. So I would like to talk with you guys about coverage studies. So everything related to the study of the best coverage for broadcasters. So here we have some pictures.
Yes. So let's say we start from one, the first question that we, or the first information we receive from the customer is the area, the coverage area that he wants to serve. Second point is normally where it is available one site, one tower. So from very concrete element, site, transmitting site, we coordinate tower with a mechanical feature, because we have to think which kind of antenna we can utilize. And the area we will cover, we go to make one study of the line of sight. So we simulate with the line of sight prediction, here is one example, which is the area that is in optical side with the point where we will go to collocate the antenna.
DTM che vanno digital terrain model.
Okay, Alfredo saying,
La
no?
maggior parte sono 25 metri di
Okay, what is Alfredo is saying is very important. We use the DTM mode with a resolution of 25 meters. It's like to say that the pixel you are seeing in this map, in this plot, is a square section of 25 meters. So you know what is in the, so you can differentiate the one room to another. So 25 meters is very good resolution, allow you to have a very exactly prediction. So we said before, the quality of the terrain data is an important factor. You can have a very good software to calculate the coverage, but if you don't have a detailed database, you cannot make the right decision.
Utilizziamo anche gli ultimi modelli di propagazione.
Okay, then what Alfredo say is another factor that allow us to determine the quality of the prediction, and is the
Model propagation.
the model propagation. So there are algorithms that they take care of consider different solution of propagation depending on terrain, frequency, area. We have also these, let's say, last evolution of this kind of, let's say, software tool. So
those are professional simulation,
yes,
high resolution, so people can discover exactly which will be the coverage of their antenna system before the purchase, or evaluating the kind of system they will be fit their own specific needs.
Yes, it's exactly this. Only to say that the quality of the forecast depends on the quality of the tool and of the information that you have in the hand. We invested a lot in these two factors, so software and the database, let's say, in short. And this is the point. Another point that I would like to say you is this one. When in the company, in the group, there is the same end for transmitter and antenna, there is not the possible conflict when you sell only antenna. You try to sell the biggest antenna. And so here we can make the right balance between the right antenna and the right transmitter power. So one honest and professional evaluation on the two important parameters in the transmitting system, let's say transmitter power and antenna system, if they are in the best balance, is the most convenient and efficient solution for the customer. Is also important. We don't have a conflict in the group to decide that for one application it's better to use a big antenna in the little transmitter or reverse. So we can, let's say, act in the system configuration according the optimization of all these components.
So we do have many people that are connected right now. So gracias a todos también de América Latina que nos están siguiendo en este momento en vivo acá desde la fábrica central de RVR en Bolonia y también en la fábrica número 2 dedicada a la producción de antenas, combinadores y filtros. Acá estamos hablando de todos los servicios que RVR DEA disponible por los usuarios, por los clientes finales, por los radiodifusores de radio y de televisión en temas de antena de cualquier tamaño y potencia, y también broadband de banda ancha y también de banda fija, multiplexer, combiners, combinadores, filtros, y estamos hablando de los servicios también de patrón de radiación, y hemos mirado con los ingenieros que tenemos conectados hoy día, Alfredo Bergami y Remo Nannetti, del patrón de radiación que podemos desarrollar para entender exactamente cuál es la necesidad de un cliente y cómo te va a llegar el señal de tu estación de radio en el área desde tu planta transmisoras. Por los amigos que están siguiendo este video, que hoy día está en inglés, pueden activar los subtítulos para mirar, y también si están al trabajo por mirar los subtítulos en este video. For those that are watching this live program, they can activate the subtitle today just to see exactly all the topics we are discussing. Those are the professional simulation, the coverage simulation we do produce in RVR Telecomunicazioni Ferrara, and with our guest today we are overseeing the kind of services and products that our company is offering to the clients. So before moving forward, I want just to step back a little just to see again, because we have many people that are connecting right now, so please Remo, show us again a little bit more about this combiner.
Okay, this is one example of a very high power combiner. So 100 kilowatt combiner, 8 channel in double bridge configuration. It is a professional combining system that allow for the quality of the cavity, the filter that we utilize, allow to keep the loss of insertion of each channel and the selectivity to the best value. And yes, this system allows to use one single antenna. In the case it was one, I think, 48 panel antenna, something like this, with one single combiner. So a very good antenna, maybe in split feed configuration, and the combiner, quality combiner in the transmitting room. This is one example. We showed before 110 channel or 12 channel, 4 channel. I think we have here in our behind us some example of 4 and 8 channel in low power. So
yes, that's. I do have a question related to what you have on the back. Let me know what you have on the over the table. So.
Oh, we have one signal here, but this is for this is our green way or red way.
Or red way.
So this is one, for instance, one directional cockpit. So this is one very, let's say, is a fine component that we use to measure the RF power and to take a quality sample of the signal that is going on the antenna, on the feeder, or on the transmitter. This is one example also of the capability of the group to realize quality mechanical component.
So is this mechanics done in RVR? So it's an in-house product?
Yes, it is a 100% in-house product. And for instance, this one can be used very simple to measure in quality the power using associated with a directional coupler, one digital multi-channel power measure. So this is a typical application. Right? So directional coupler in different size, then one or more digital power meter, or in RVR group production.
So tell us more as well on the 2 equipments you have on the back of you guys.
Yes, in the moment that you say before, we come here a little bit unattended, and the company is working. Also in this COVID time is working, is very active. What we have here behind are 2 combiners in mixed technology. So we have here one 4-channel is star point. So 4 channel, 2 cavity filter each, combined to 4, so 4 to 1, and this output is going to one double bridge section. So 4 plus 1, and you can extend in the future if you had one 6 channels or whatever. So like to say, is a one optimization, because we use the star point is much simpler and compact for 4 channels. Then the other channel we put in double bridge technology, and we are able to put at the output of this 1 more section or 2 more sections. So this is the philosophy. These are for Far East, I want to say, and also here all the components are of the quality check. Here all the components, dummy load and the link, bridge, connection is all made here. This is a rack mounting solution, very important, because rack mounting assures that the installation is fixed, solid, stable, protected in some case, and also very compact. You see 5 channels here in one rack. This is 37 millimeters, like this.
So we can offer both solutions, rack mount or non-rack mount?
Yes, we have a lot of solutions. Yes, sure. Rack mount and no rack mount, horizontal mounting, vertical. So the fact that all is manufactured here and designed here allow us, let's say, to make a very customized solution. In a lot of situations, place is cost, so it's money for the customer. Then we have to be compact. So we have to make as possible compact configuration. Huh? So we can do it because we have a lot of basic elements, let's say in this case filter, for 2-cavity, 3-cavity, and for the power logically also differentiated. And then we can put together for the best. This is our work.
Great. So RVR Elettronica designs and manufactures passive elements for radio and television, antennas, filters, combiners, and many other solutions as well for radio and TV station. We are talking about it with our guests. These are as well my colleagues, Alfredo Bergami and Remo Nanetti. So my next question is to look much to the future. How the company is ready for new kind of transmission. I mean, HD transmission, DAB, so digital radio. So how's the company and the products portfolio is ready for this next stage? In some cases, it's already reality.
Let's say Alfredo put, he said before this, he put very big attention to the evolution of the technology. RVR and TeleCFA was born in the FM, let's say, sector, so radio, FM. But the radio is an evolution. And under the point of view of the passive element, there are two big ways. The way of the digital transmission on channel, like HD radio, DRM, and other RAVIs and other radar standard, and the way of the digital radio, like in Europe, in Italy, DAB or DAB or DMB. This is similar, so digital, but is in the band 3 or band 1. What are you now showing is the 3 kind of antenna that we have for DAB. They can be in vertical, horizontal polarization. On the left, you see the single dipole, but we have 2 elements, 3 elements, and 4 elements. Then in the middle, you have one model of panel. Then is, let's say, light version of the panel. On the right, another model of panel. With this one, we cover the antenna for the DAB out of band. For the digital standard in band, we have all the couplers that are necessary for the multi-use, in case of some application, of the FM antenna. Don't forget, Matteo, that RVR was the first European manufacturer to associate to the former IBO, today HD radio. Huh? And this is only to say, big and attention to the evolution. And these antenna that you see and the combiner follow this way are already available, are already installed in several countries for the digital radio.
Okay, so what's next?
Okay, this is the little brother of this one. So, there's always one directional coupler. This is one directional coupler for high power, let's say. This is 60 kilowatts, so 60
okay.
kilowatts here. And then...
And the one we see in picture?
Here is in 5 kilowatt, this version with 7/8 flange, but we have also the version with DIN 7/16 and the version with N, depending on the power. Then the second one is 158, so 10-15 kilowatt, depending on the band you use. And then you have probably also a version of the high power diesel. We go up to 6 inch. So only to say, we cover all the range of the directional coupler because we need to take sample of our combiner, of our transmitter. We need to measure our combiner, our transmitter, and we need this kind of component. Like we need, I don't know, dummy load. Is another component that we have because all these components, some of these are not very frequently, so the people don't know, they are necessary. Oh, what are you now showing is a very particular component we developed for basically for the military use. And what is this? This is a surge protector for high power for feeder, so for antenna line. Let's say we usually think and speak about lightning or transient over the main power supply. There is another very important way, very sensible way that bring the lightning from the tower, from the antenna, to the transmitter. So we realize that this component to protect the feeder, the combiner from this. It's a coaxial surge protector. It's a very particular component we have in different sites. So 10 kilo, 5 kilo.
So this is one of the picture.
Yes, yes. This is the outside, let's say.
Yes.
And the other was a little bit the indication input-output grounding. This is a quality component we did for a professional military use.
Vorrei dire che questo componente evita
La continuità carbone.
ai fulmini di entrare dentro nello shelter dove ci sono
Okay, let's say Alfredo
scarica prima.
Alfredo this component will be installed immediately out of the shelter of the kids' room where the feeder coming from the tower is connected. So this block every surge coming from the tower, the feeder, and that will go in the direction of the transmitter. So this is the kind of protection. If you have a site in very exposed site, very critical, under the point of view of lightning coming to the antenna, this is the right component that protect your equipment inside. Then the equipment has another series of protection in the mains, in the audio.
In FM non credo ci siano altre aziende che producono.
Alfredo say this in underground that we are the only that manufacture one source protector like this for the FM application. It's very probable.
Per queste potenze.
For this kind of power, because you find it really for the satellite system and the cable TV, but this kind of power, and is really, I would like to say, almost patented tool.
So let's say we do have any solution for any type of power.
Yes, sure, it is 5 kilo. So the sizing of the component is the parameter that fix the maximum power, 781583180. This is the line of this. Thank you that you showed us this.
Yes, and now this picture is a bandpass filter. Can you explain something more about this?
Oh, this is a very innovative design. Was presented, I think, about 10 years ago, something like this, which is the particularity of this. This is now for the FM. What's happening here? The need of some application, particularly of the digital application, or also when you have to combine or to filter frequency with very little frequency separation, you need a filter that have one, let's say, high selectivity.
È un nuovo modo di applicare il principio del cross.
Okay, what we did a thing, we used the double cross-coupling theory of system for this kind of filter. And you see, this is not the pattern of the characteristic of the normal filter. You see on the left, on the right of the used band channel, a very deep notch. We can position these two notches, assuring, let's say, almost theoretical characteristic.
Sì, questo è il principio del cross coupling, però
just a moment, I will translate.
L'utilizzo che abbiamo sviluppato noi è proprio un nuovo modo di fare cross coupling.
Okay, let's say, yes, right. I think several of the persons they are connected, they will understand exactly what are saying. We are saying, we think to use the cross coupling, double cross coupling, in the FM in this
or
case.
Single or double.
Single or double.
Depende.
Okay.
Depende.
What is the very particular thing is how we realize it. We realize it in a very simple way, also to tune, to retune, and to control. Any case, this is a very innovative product if you have to combine maybe a practical application. Two channel with a separation below 1 MHz.
So we're talking to combine two channels with a very close frequencies.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. You can use this kind of filter instead one standard filter like this, and then you can really realize a very good compromise between combining and loss, insertion loss, adaptation, and then we realize system up to 400 kilohertz frequency separation. It's really very, very important because the alternative for the customer is to buy two antennas, to use two separate antenna systems. With this kind of filter, you can combine very, very close frequencies.
So we have people here in Facebook saying it's very nice to see two engineers talking and discussing in Italian about their topics. So it's great to have both of you today joining this Facebook Live with me. Por los amigos que nos están conectando solamente ahora, estamos en vivo con nuestra planta de producción número 2, que está dedicada a la producción de antenas, filtros y combinadores, y estamos mirando todo lo que estamos haciendo en nuestra fábrica de RVR. Estamos con los dos ingenieros de la fábrica hablando de todo los rangos de productos y servicios que da RVR a los radiodifusores y también a los canales de televisión y a lo que están transmitiendo en digital, en tecnología de transmisión HD radio y DAB. Entonces estamos hablando de todo eso porque son productos y servicios que se untan también a nuestro producto principal, que son los transmisores, para dar un servicio completo y llave en mano a los radiodifusores y a los canales de televisión que siguen dándonos así la confianza en nuestra marca. Desde 1979 nosotros desarrollamos equipos por la radiodifusión, desde los transmisores de 30 vatios hasta 60 kilowatts y también toda la parte de elementos pasivos que estamos mirando hoy día. Y antes de cerrar nuevamente me gustaría mostrar la serie de antenas que tenemos y lo voy a explicar por los amigos que nos están siguiendo desde América Latina. Tenemos cualquier tipo de dipolo, también de banda ancha y banda fija, vertical. Acá tenemos las antenas de polarización circular. Estamos hablando no solamente de antenas singular, pero también estamos hablando de arreglos de sistemas completos de diferentes base y también filtros, combinadores que hemos mirado hasta poco y de servicio de patrón de radiación. De eso y también de otras cosas hemos hablado hoy día. Acá tenemos algunas fotografías de ejemplos de planeo de radiación que hacemos acá en RVR con un grupo de ingenieros que está especializado en atender y entender la necesidad de cada cliente. Y por eso que nosotros nos distinguimos respecto a otras empresas, porque damos un servicio 100% made in Italy, hecho en Italia y 100% hecho en nuestra fábrica. Estamos con la fábrica número 2. Ahora vamos a regresar en inglés. We are with the factory number 2 here. Link with me. I'm in Bologna, at the headquarters in Bologna, and my colleagues are in Ferrari, the production number 2 here, where we do produce antennas, filters, and combiners. Alfredo and Remo, we do have some other pictures I want to show you before, like closing up our live program. So we were talking about service coverage, professional simulation, calculation. So those are, explain what we are looking.
Okay, let's say one of the, when we say before the need of the customer is to cover one area, in case that the radiation of the pattern can be omnidirectional, let's say is the easy normal situation. You put one dipole or some panel in free space and you have one almost omnidirectional radiation. Okay, but the difficult is when you have to realize particular pattern. Why? Wait a moment on this picture. Because the new transmitter, frequently, there are regulator conditions that force to use a particular pattern. You see in this case, the red one, the black one, sorry, is the contour that the regulator indicates, the mask, indicate for the pattern. The red is what we realize to comply as possible, to be as possible, to meet as possible this requirement. It's a very complicated configuration of the antenna, you see, on 4 phase, asymmetrically, so with a lot of different configuration. But this shows the capability to meet this kind of very complicated requirement. Maybe you have some other picture only to indicate that this is another case. Same, the black one, let's say black or dark blue, is the requirement. The red is what we can realize. Attention, realize with attention also to do something not too complicated, not too expensive. This example is also nice. Any case, to show to the people they are listening that we can follow almost any requirement. Or let's say in this way, what other can do, we can do too. If somebody think that high qualified and professional design is only in the hand of few, maybe German or American manufacturer. So we have the basic element, the antennas. We have the basic element in the splitter. We don't spoke about splitter, but we have a lot of splitter in every form. So equal splitting, unequal splitting. And we have the antenna, so we can realize this kind of complicated pattern. We are now fighting this day, today, with 2-3 requirements from a European country, very, very, very complicated. And yes.
So we try to fit any request from the clients as well, following the requirements from the Ministry of Telecommunication or the telecommunication regulators in each country. So we can help the clients in solving their transmission issue, complying with the law and the actual request from the regulators. We are still watching some images from the factory. Our time, it's almost finished. So I want to thank you both for joining me today in this conversation. So thank you so much. All the information are available at www.rvr.it for all that are needs that are looking for pricing and technical specs. They can write us as well here on Facebook and on the other social media platforms for RVR. So in this case, we are going to answer to your needs and try to solve your issue in terms of transmission, not just transmitters, but as well antennas, combiners, filters, and special tailored project. So thank you, Remo and Alfredo, for joining me.
Thank you to you. Thank you to all.
So green light. So
green light. Green light.
So it's okay. I want to thank you as well, all the people that today was watching this live program. So we're still like seeing the production behind you guys. There's people working actually in some elements, antennas, and everything. So thank you so much for staying with us. We are seeing people coming in right now with packages. So it was great to talk to you. Thank you.
Bye-bye to everybody.
So thank you so much for staying with us today here live on Facebook. My name is Matteo Castagnoli. I'm in charge for the Americas here in RVR Elettronica. Today we oversee all the passive elements production in Ferrara, Italy, where we do produce antennas, filters and combiners available all the time together with our transmitters. And next week we are going to travel again abroad just to discover other distributors, clients, engineers, visiting virtually other countries and talking about the FM world. Thank you again for staying with us today. See you next Wednesday. Goodbye and have a nice one.